What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliza underscore Jacob from here, Dakhlan, Dammam, the capital city of one of the capital city, because it is in Saudi Arabia, and in Saudi we have more. We have Dammam, we have Riyadh, and we have other 3 extra. There are like 5 cities, if I'm not wrong, the one that I know. So people ask me, how do you manage to travel to another country? What are the requirements? What are the pros and cons? So I'm here to tell you, but for the meantime, you can see I was cleaning some dishes because already they have consumed food that I cooked. I had to go to refreshen up, like to take a shower so that I can be good, and then I come back. So for the meantime, because I'm wiping the dishes, like cleaning and decluttering, like rearranging them where I removed them. So I want to do this video to advocate or to teach or to share the good ideas of what to expect when you're coming abroad. More so this time is kinda rainy. Hey, for the past 4 days we've been having rain. Let me say from date not 13, from date 12. Date 12, yes. And today is date 16 February 2025. That is when I'm doing this, and I'm doing it from this time 4 p.m. So outside it looks like it's gonna rain again. They said in 1 hour's time we're gonna have rain again. So I have decided that let me do a little bit of a video. Already I'm just trying to wipe some dishes here. Maybe you'll not be seeing me well, but at least you can feel my sound around the background. So first things first, if you wanna travel abroad, you are supposed to be at least 21 years of age. You need to be fluent in English. You need at least to explain yourself. Like when someone tells you, who is Eliza? You need to speak about your ethics, what you can do, what kind of skills you have. Like also you need to be flexible, we come from different backgrounds whereby others are raised in a lavish way. So when you come outside here, sometimes you are not able to do tiresome, tedious chores. So here you have to be flexible. Even if you are a doctor, even if you are a teacher, even if you are a nurse, when you come here you start from square one. From zero. There is that job you need to start with. I think I need to close the window because there's a lot of sound coming from outside, because we're staying in a highway. We have 4 roads running. It's a busy road here, and we have a beach next here, so they ferry a lot of stuff from MSC cruise ship. You see a lot cargo. The vehicles here, they carry a lot of cargo. So usually you need a good conduct. You need to be fit to travel. Being fit to travel, it means that your health wise, you're not supposed to have asthma, bronchitis, back pain issues, stomach issues. You're not supposed to be pregnant, because the kind of work schedule you come and find here. And then you need to learn how to work with others, like teamwork or alone. You need to learn to multitask. You need to be ready to be like allocated anywhere and fit yourself there. Those are the first things. So the first thing, you apply your passport. If you don't have a passport, once you've got a passport, there is a procedure you start with. The procedures are like, you need an agency. Nowadays it's not like the time I came first, like a direct connection to the employer. So nowadays you need to look for an agency which is legit. An agency, it means a company whereby It is a registered company. They have an office. They are known by the government, by NITA or NEA. NITA, NITA. That is, you go to Google any company, maybe you apply a job and then they tell you they are legit. You go there, you by yourself online, you check, you confirm before you proceed. Some companies here are fake and they are calling people money. They are scandals. So first thing, you need to go everything step by step. There is the first medical which is being done for you before you travel, to check either your body is okay. Okay, there are some countries there are countries, even if you have HIV virus, you can go, but others, it is restricted, because like where we are, India, if you come here and you're HIV positive, I'm sorry to speak about that, who's going to give you the medication? If at all, affording Panadol is an issue. So you have to be fit, like well, but other countries, yes, there are countries whereby you can go by yourself and request for prescriptions in the chemist or whatever, or in the pharmacy. But here you have to be, there's a medical test that has to be run. More so in the Middle East, where I usually come to work. You cannot be given medicine by the counter. You have to. There is a pharmacy in front. Inside that pharmacy, there is a hospital. It's like a mall, or how can I say? Yeah, it's like a mall. You find the hospital within. So they are doing everything, and the chemist is there, or the pharmacist is there. You have to be taking samples of everything, blood samples, urine, stool, everything. You give them from poop. So even saliva, they put something on you. They remove you clothes, all of them. They do screening, like through good screening. How can I say? Screening before you come to work. You are being done that back in your country. 2 medicals. The first one, which will allow you, or which will enable you for the procedure to start for your travels. And because another procedure will come when you are almost going to get your visa, because once they apply for you, they look for, like, there is that, interview. Like, you go, if you find an agency already, if you have a good conduct, which is not less than 6 months, like expired, it has not expired, and then, because nowadays a good conduct expires within 6 months, it's off. Before it used to be 1 year, every 1 year you renew. Nowadays it's 6 months and it expires, so things have changed in our country, Kenya, where I come from. Another thing, after they've done that, there is this we call it's like intro. I introduce myself. It's like an interview, but I do it on the phone. I dress well, like, let's say I'm like this. So I'll come to the agency and I say, you start, like, for now, for instance, here it's in Arabic country. Sometimes if you don't know to explain yourself in Arabic, you say in English. So I'll say, you have to start with greetings and then you finish with greetings and begin or appreciation. So I'll say, for instance, I want to say about myself. Let me just introduce myself so that you can understand what it means. Assalamu alaikum. My names are Elizabeth Kwambuka Jacob. I'm of the age 36 years old. I am a chef. I have experience of 6 years. I know how to cook all Asian foods, Italian foods, and other delicacies, also African meals. I can take care of kids. I can be a caregiver, like take care of the elderly. I can cook. I'm flexible. I can clean. I can iron. and also I can be a tutor. I can teach English. I'm ready to work in the Middle East, and I'm kind, I'm courageous, and I'm ready to learn the culture and adapt the system. So I wish to have my work or my services to be done in your country. Thank you. That is a summary of it. So sometimes we speak by speaking the kind of, if the recipes, you speak them, you mention a little bit, but they don't want to a big intro, because they want just something which takes a little bit, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, for that I've just done that so that you can understand. And then that is the first can I say application. It's being sent online, so they put it in their website, which the agencies, so they are marketing you. Once they find someone who will be attracted to you, that person will choose you out of 100 that they've posted, or 10 or 20, according to that season, how many ladies have come to the office who are searching for work. That is how we are being sold. Another thing, after that, if you find a sponsor or a host who will take you, you can go to be a caregiver, you can be a cleaner, you can be a cook, you can be a nanny, or you can be an au pair. Like, we have a specific department, and you can be overall, like you can be cooking, cleaning, ironing, taking care of the babies, everything, even taking care of the elderly. So sometimes others fall into more categories or obligations. So it's according to the way God has planned the journey. So another thing, while you're waiting on the process, for most of for ladies, not ladies only, even men, you need to be careful after you've done the first medication. Like, I'm sorry to say that, like, at least sexually or intimacy, you need to be less, because you might contact viruses or infections after you've done your first medication. You need to be specific. You don't go to mingle with your friends, maybe you cause fights, so that you will spoil your good conduct. That is the first thing you need to be careful of, because if you fight, it will be an X. You've already affected your CV about the good conduct. Good conduct, it means that you should not be found less than 6 months and less having committed a crime. That is the first thing, because you will need letter of employment, you need your passport, you need a good conduct, you need attestation of your passport, clarification that you've not scammed, you've not done something messy, you don't have credits, you're not running away. You see that. And about the good conduct, your actions, you've not stolen, you've not done a messy thing. So attestation is being done for your passport and your good conduct. So those are the, like, you need to have a good character before you travel. And then from there now you have to wait maybe a span of 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get your visa, according the demand of that person who wants you here. And then it can take even 4 days. Your visa is out. If they are in hurry, they need you. Like now, it's heading to Ramadan. Today is on the 16th, end month. The date 1 March will be having Ramadan. So people are in hurry now. Those we call last moments, last hours. They're trying to look for nannies or people who are going to come and help them for cooking, cleaning. Like, you will see. It's usually very, very, very hectic. It's not easy, because during that season, most people here are fasting, and when they are fasting, they can't manage to handle the chores. Like, the work is too much for them, because They fast from 6 in the morning or 5:30 in the morning to 6 p.m. You know, it is not easy for them to handle. So they need some assistant. And then from there, let's now say you've managed to do the first medical. Nowadays you need to go, if you're coming to Saudi Arabia, you need to go for a training. For instance, me, I've been working outside the country, let's say 6 years, not 5 years, 6, from 2019 to 2025. So before it wasn't necessary for us to go for the training. There is a training. If you already reached Form 4, it means that you can elaborate yourself, you can explain yourself. Whenever there is an issue, you can write your name, you can understand the language, like most of English, which will help you out to come out of any risk, you know. So what happens? They take you for the training. They will teach you about life skills, pre-departure, and how to be a caregiver, how to take care of a child or an elderly who is sick or who can't move, who needs your assistance, or how you might fall into the hands of some people who have disabilities. You need to cope with the situation. You can't run away. They're the ones who chose you. So once they've chosen you, you have to admit, you know. I don't know. Should I continue because I haven't finished? I'm still doing some cleaning here. I don't know. My phone will put it, but you can see me. So that is what it is. I have to create this for you guys. So this is what I'm doing. So after that, while you are on the training, your host will be preparing how you'll be traveling, about the visa. So also you will do an exam. The exam, you have to reach 60%. If you reach 59, 57, you fail the examination. You won't come to Saudi Arabia. Maybe your agent will organize so that you can go to Lebanon, you can go to Oman, you can go to Kuwait. But in Saudi Arabia, you have to pass the exam. It is out of 100, you know. And they teach you what you are going to, like the symbol, how can I say, the entry, the kind of the entry job you are coming to do, the skills, they give you the skills, they show you how to iron, how to use kitchen appliances, like now the fryer, the oven, the gas itself, the toaster, the bread toaster. We have 2 types of toasters here. I have them, I'll show you. So also the machine, the laundry machine, the dryer, and the heat, how it's working, the AC, you know, the telephones, and how to, there is, like here we have different CCTV cameras, how to acknowledge those stuffs, and also there are some alarms, some signals, how to use them, how to acknowledge, you know, those things. Okay, it is not easy, guys, let me tell you. So you have also to be tested. Did you understand? And then also you will be taught from your country of home, like departure, up to coming to here, the country of destination, the procedures, what you're supposed to carry. You need also to go back to the airport like 2 hours early or 3 hours early, so that you check in early, so that if there is an issue, they're rectified before the departure time, you know. So those are things which you go to be taught in school, you know, in the training. And also it is good, also they teach you about the rights. If you come here, like now I'm here, if at all I find any problem with my host, how will I manage it? How will I handle it so that I can be free to go back? How will I, how do you say, if I want to dismiss my contract, how? Because maybe I can't be in that place. There is no security, or there is something, there is a problem. We have different agencies. We have the embassy, we have associations which fight human rights within the country where you will go, the country of destination, you know. So those are the things that you need to be keen on and careful. And also the mistreatments. If at all you're being mistreated by your host, what should you do? Your rights, you need to apply your rights. What you shouldn't tamper when you are in someone's home, you know, the rules and the regulations. And also, due to communication barrier or language barrier, sometimes you can find some misunderstandings. How would you handle it? And then sometimes you find an abusive human being somewhere. Maybe they discriminate. They want you, but they have that discrimination. They treat you very bad. So how will you handle it? How will you manage it so that you can just finish your contract well? If it's inevitable, you can dismiss that contract. There is a name we use, I don't know why it's disappearing. It comes and it goes. Yeah? You know, if you want to cut off your it, and you have to do it 3 months early. But sometimes you can't manage 3 months. Hey, these people, if you tell them 3 months early, like in 2 months early, I'm going to go away from you, look for someone. Some may even they might poison you. So there are those things you can't say. For instance, you've arrived in a specific home in a country. Remember, we are coming with a plane. You're not coming with a motorbike or a vehicle. Eh? You're coming through your passport. Eh? You're flying. Are we passing the Red Sea? I don't know. Yeah, let me tell you, the sea, and then you reach here, and someone has taken his money to bring you this side, and then you want to quit. Some they become so bad, and also remember they are paying the agents. There is a tip or a token they give them for the first 3 months. That is what we call probation period. If your boss is not good, you can change. You go back to the office. They look for you for another boss, and then they exchange. They give him or her another one whom they can suit. You know, they can fit to stay with. Yeah, that is how it happens. But also, when you are being taught and you have a reason, you decided to come out here abroad, like to look for the green pasture, you need to be flexible, and other things you need to persevere. First thing, you need to be resilient. You need to calm down. You need to humble yourself. You put your pride away. Even if you had a PhD, a degree, whatever, your certificates, you leave them aside. Your education, here you start from scratch. It doesn't matter. Even if you are a graduate, they don't care. Whatever they tell you, you have to bend low. Those are the challenges. So, if you are in that motive or in that space, you can fit to be anywhere. Welcome abroad. Our humble abroad. Yeah, what matters is this. Yeah, and your freedom, peace of mind. Okay, you can't have freedom fully, but at least peace of mind, and you have food, good shelter, and you have even clothes to wear, basic needs. The rest is history. You find it back in your home. Come and make money and go and do what you want to do with it in your home. You have the reason as to why you wanted so eagerly to come abroad. So I don't know, should I cut here and then I come next because I'm going to eat? I've done cleaning the dishes. I need also to eat. I'm that person who is, I love doing my work fully. I cook, I clean, I go take shower, and then I come to eat. Yeah? So now, because they ate before me, the food I had to put it aside. It is here. in the oven, just chilling there, but it's very hot. I don't know if I can manage to talk while eating, but I'll show you my food. So after your training, 3 weeks training, you come home. Sometimes the training, after you finish the 3 weeks, you can come, or 1 month, you can come home, chill for 2 weeks or 1 week, you travel, or immediately, if your host wants you in an urgent issue, like now I've told you it's going to be Ramadan, you come. Even me came after Ramadan. But now, because it's before Ramadan, people are needed very highly. If you have a passport and you want to travel, maybe even, and you have experience, and even, or you had before, you ever done a training, you have a certificate, and if you want to travel abroad right away, now, I have my WhatsApp number there in the description box. Feel free to contact me if you've ever traveled abroad, you have experience of 3 years, at least 2 years or 1 year, you're good to travel. If you want, again, this Ramadan to find you here, hook me up in my WhatsApp number. It's up there in the description, and I will connect you with the agency, and you get work instantly. You travel within 2 weeks, you'll be here. That is the beauty about it, because we think we have 2 weeks, because today is date 16, and this month ends on date 28. This is very good. So, are you saying that? You are in the safe side. You have travel, you are in need of cash. You've run out of your bank. Just come and try your luck. Come and enjoy outside here. People fall into good hands. People get good hosts, and then they work nicely. They're being gifted. Also, if you want to know a good host during Ramadan, they're so generous. They are very, very kind. Most of the Muslims, they are very, very kind, because the work they want you to do for them, they have also to be generous. Most of them, it's just a little bit of the number who are not that generous, who are not that kind. They just take it, like they despise you. And also, remember, here, outside here, there is criticism. Some will reject you, they will insult you, they will abuse you, even when you've not done anything wrong. They will even look at you and spit on you. Be ready for that. But when you come here, don't and never undermine yourself. Please take a good shower, look good, iron your clothes, be clean, be neat. If they have bought for you a spray, use it. If you don't have a spray, take a little bit of lemon, and then make sure you shave your private parts, because working too much, you sweat a lot, and this is not your origin of the climate you use. Maybe your country is different from here. The climate changes. You find your scents changing. And for the ladies, also I'm telling you the pros and cons. For the ladies, when we reach here, sometimes we are being affected. Our hormonal changes. Hormones change. Sometimes you can have your periods 3 consecutive months, 4 consecutive months. So there are things you need to know. But once you've arrived here and it is happening, you need to use cinnamon tea, but don't use too much of it. It will help you. It will help to manage your balancing the hormones. Cinnamon or cardamom, even cumin, but more so cinnamon. It will help you so much. Sometimes you can reach here, you have too much backache, too much abdomen pain. Sometimes you can have a sciatica, like when you are going to have maybe your peas, you feel numb, either one of your leg, like it's disconnected, like from the joints, and then inside the veins you feel like there is fire piercing you. those are change of climate and the hormonal changes. They affect us ladies so much. No one will tell you that until you've come, until it affects you. That's when you will know that. What again you want me to tell you? I want to eat, guys. So because I want to eat, I'll do something. Let me tell you, I'm trying to make everything for you. My favorite company, we call it karatasi. In karatasi, we call it sufra. So when they want to eat, they tell you ruhi sawi sufra or farshid. Farshid, it means you put this one. Also, this one is for sitting. Everyone sits down. Most of the families, they sit down. So you put that, you put this, and then you sit down, you eat. So for now, because I'm trying, let me put this like this, and then I put my food on the floor. You eat together. I put my food on there. Oh, on this thing. How do you call it? This is what I had cooked. Yeah. And they ate. And now it's my turn. So I have to eat to be strong. It's not easy to be a content creator while you are the main character of your own. You know, I have to show you everything. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. It's because it's cold also. And me I prefer eating while you already have finished my duties. And also I love neatness. Wherever I'm going, it doesn't undermine my work. This is the food I had cooked. It is chicken with vegetables like carrots and potatoes. What was that again? Bell pepper. Yes. So I don't know if I'll manage to eat while we're talking. Or like crumbs, and then I will come back maybe in the next series if I won't do it in continuation. I'm using this because when I wash dishes I have to pull this back. So I think let me enjoy this food. I will come back and continue from there and tell you after you've achieved that, after the training, what goes on after the training, because you need now to travel abroad. So let's call this part one of the cons and pros of traveling abroad. How do you prepare yourself if you want to travel abroad, and how do you get the job? Yes, and what are the requirements? That is what I've been saying here. So next I'll tell you after the training, after you have to wait either 2 weeks, 3 weeks to travel, so that your host will prepare everything, and then after the training you just go back to your home, and then you wait, you'll be called, your traveling time is this time, you have because within that time, that is when they do attestation of your good conduct, attestation of your passport, and also within that time, that is when you go to do for the big medical. It takes around 10,000 to 15, according to the country you're going, according to the work job you're going. If it's a cruise ship job, we have 2 types of medical also. We have the first one, we pay 6,000. Also the one for traveling here, it's 6,000, the first one, to check if you're fit. But when you've already got the job and now you want to come abroad. If it's a cruise ship job, if you are going to work as a cabin crew either on a flight, maybe like Qatar Airways, usually also, because I also show text or share the links whenever I found that Qatar Airways and cruise line jobs. That is what I know. I usually share what I know. There is a medication we need to do. There is that one we call there is if you are a cabin crew, you pay 26,000, and if you are going to be a chef, a cook, like specifically on food, even the ones who deal with drinks, you pay 32,000 and some amount of top. And then for the cruise line, you pay for yourself the visa, and then when you reach there, when you start working that first month, they will refund you the money you used in the visa. Yes, and the rest we'll talk. Thank you for watching. I've been your host, Eliza _ Jacob. Allow me to enjoy my meal. Rice and chicken here with my salad. Yeah, this is my salad. I hope I've shared what can help someone out there who's ready to travel, because dreams are valid and no one is permanent in any situation. Even if you are down, even if people undermine you, even if people criticize you, know that you are valuable to the universe. There is that uniqueness you have. You are you. You will never be someone. I am me, Eliza. Me, I, me. You have to be you. The only thing you need to know is to know yourself. That is it. What can I do? I can't change anything. Whatever I speak from my mouth, as long as it's positive, it will come to pass. If it's negative, quit, cut it off, clean it off. Don't wish others bad. Be someone who is like a mirror. This mirror behind me here, I can see myself inside. You see, it's reflecting. The mirror is reflecting my form. So be that. Be good. If you can assist someone, be there for them. If you can connect someone, be there for them. If you can assist someone maybe financially, be there for them. If you can't, pray for them and wish them well. Don't be a backbiter, and don't be that person who is spreading bad rumors about others and wishing others bad, because when it will be your turn, it will haunt you back. It will haunt you back. I don't know how to make a screen. I need to make a thumbnail. How will I make it? I don't know now. Today I'm confused about making this thumbnail. Drive abroad. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And check me out. There is a lot of videos I've made making different types of foods, Arabic foods, Asian foods probably, even African meals. Check me out. And also usually I showcase my lifestyle, my daily life, what I have encountered. Who is Eliza? Who is me? That is what I put here. Because I know someone is passing through maybe a specific situation, and it will help you out. Thank you. Bye. Blessings.